what it seasons. They be done coming like oh my Lord Jesus. Finally begun and they know they can't beat us. Mama's a gun and I rip from the pieces. Rip from the pieces. Mama's a gun and I rip from the pieces. Shawty be wobbly, that's my philosophy. Gotta be comedy, ain't no one stopping me. I just be coming on beat from the go. Just to be clear, see your flow is enough. Moment in time, but the clip is too slow. You acting public, I'm acting alone. Guess there's a difference between me and you. I just be coming out acting the fool.
My name is Joe Shimoda, and here we're at the Bats Creek last 3 rounds.
How is it here today?
No, bad track is kind of tricky. It's a little muddy, and they put small obstacles. So yeah, I just have to figure it out.
You're coming off 2 wins in the 22 outdoor season. How's it going, bud?
Good. I mean, can't be any happier taking overalls, and for sure want to do it more and more. So yeah, just have to keep my focus.
Do you expect to win?
I mean, for sure, like everybody wants to win. I'm not like racing for seconds. So yeah, I'm happy about it.
How long have you been over in the States for?
I'm in States for probably 7 years. Originally, I'm from Japan, and that's my hometown, yeah.
Where in Japan?
In Suzuka, where there's F1 circuit is.
Is motocross big in Japan?
I mean, people know, but not as big as here.
Who do you look up to?
My favorite rider is Justin Barcia. Just his style, aggressive, fighting for any positions really. That's kind of my favorite.
Shimoda.
Shimoda's a legend, dude.
You know that you're his favorite rider?
He's my favorite rider, though.
Really?
Yeah, the dude's so down to earth. It's like once he's insane. I love the kid. He's so badass on a bike. Joe, baby.
Bud's Creek, is this a historical track?
It's a great track, I think. You know, a long time ago they did the 250 GP here, and they did the Nations here in 07. And now it's a race that's really awesome for us. Filippo pole shot of both motos and led every lap, and he won overall on a 250, so it's a track that I like anyway. It's gonna be hot today and humid, so like when you get down in the bottom of that, there's no breeze. So this is one of the tracks that can get the hottest.
How's your mechanic? You guys get along?
Yeah,
Is he cool?
he's cool. He always says he's resting bitch face.
What is he now?
RBF.
Oh, you call him RBF?
Yeah, always. I come out P1, RBF. So I never know which place I finish.
We're gonna get that RBF today.
We've been working on it, but you know, game phase. Mechanic to Joe Shimoda.
How is that?
It's sick. It's Joe. Can't be anything bad about it.
Shimoda's sort of like, he makes me laugh. He's sort of a funny guy, right?
Oh, dude, he's hilarious. But like, you kind of got to know him a little bit to get a lot of his little jokes. But he's hilarious. We're at Buzz Creek. Joe sitting 3rd in points right now in 2022 season right now and crushing it.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
So how is it being a mechanic for Joe Shimoda?
It's awesome. He's super rad kid, super humble, awesome family, super nice kid. So it's cool. It's a lot of fun.
How do you qualify in practice today?
3rd.
3rd.
Yep.
So what do you tell him going into today?
I mean, not much that I need to tell him. He knows what he has to do. He knows what he can do. He knows what he's capable of. So it's kind of just, you know, give him that little extra confidence and let him know that, you know, not here to mess around. So, you know, let him know you can do it.
How is it working for Mitch Payton, legend over there?
Mitch is awesome. He's cool. Look at him. He's just making sure Kyle's getting everything done right now. So, yeah. No, Mitch is awesome. He's super cool to work for. Such a icon in the sport. So it's cool to be able to work under his wing and kind of learn things that he's done over the years. It's awesome.
How old are you?
22.
22. Yeah. How'd you get the job?
When FC shut down, I was looking for a job, and then Zach, the old team manager at the time, offered me a job, so I decided to come over.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Exactly.
All right, dude. Keep greasing those connections.
I will.
Anderson, what's up?
What's your take on Shimoda?
Shimoda? Call him fried sushi. Fried sushi.
Why do you call it fried sushi?
Look at this. We got fried sushi right here. He's been crushing it too. He's been frying the competition, and yeah, 2 wins on the season. It's a cool one for him. You know, when you're that age and you're young and everything's going good, life's good for him right now. So I think he's enjoying it and he's crushing it.
What about the Lawrence brothers?
Those guys. They're a pain in the ass. They're good guys. They're awesome guys. They're both riding really good. We can beat them, but you got to be there with them.
The Lawrence brothers, you got Justin Cooper. I mean, it's a pretty, those are some tough guys to beat.
For sure, if you want to be in the mix of top 3, definitely have to get a start. For sure, you have to stay in it for 30 minutes.
All right, buddy. Let's do this shit. Drive it in there. Do no laps, buddy. Come on, let's go.
30 minutes plus 2 laps. 250 Moto 1 from Bud Street. Shimoda, man, he had been nailing the starts the last few weeks, but mired right now.
Buried off the start, not good. Pretty far back right now.
Some tracks you can come up to the back of the pack. Well, this track is going to be tough, so you just feel bad for them, but you got to fight for every position, and you'll see these guys probably moving some people out the way here pretty quickly.
Let's go!
Yeah, Joe's on the move right now. I think he'll close down on Michael.
Shimoda, 4th. You mentioned that Mosman's not too far ahead, about 2 seconds. So you should probably see that red number 29. Yep, there he is.
Yeah.
Shimoda's got a shot at 3rd.
Looks like Joe got around Michael.
That was a hard-earned podium for Shimoda. White flag's about to come out. There's the green machine, the Monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki, taking 3rd, Shimoda. And he worked hard for that one.
Moto 1 down.
Moto 1 down. 3rd. Just had a pretty bad start. Yeah, I totally missed that one, and try to charge as much as I can, and 3rd is only the place I could get to. So next moto, hopefully for some better starts.
Bad start. Needs to be a better start, and I think it'll be all right. But that was a pretty good makeup anyway. It was good. Pumped.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolest got my head back and it's flowing in.
Better start, sitting Q2 right now, battle with Cooper for the lead, so hope we get this shit done.
So we're there.
Come on, buddy, let's go! Hey, pass, we're 3.5 second gap right now, just gotta keep putting in good 3 laps, keep it going. Yeah, buddy! Let's go, buddy!
Yes, got it.
What a win, bud.
Second place overall, but the motor was so fun. Just like had a battle with Cooper in the beginning, and which is tough, but made it happen at the end. So happy ending.
my coolness, then it's time to prove.
When it comes to the ocean, the shallow waters are quite well known. But the deeper you go, the more you discover. At 115 meters depth, it's a completely different planet. My name is Luis Rocha, and every day I pioneer the exploration of deep reefs so we can better understand and protect them. I grew up in a coastal city in Brazil, snorkeling and always fascinated by the ocean and always fascinated by fish. To me, it's the pure thrill of discovery. In terms of the mesophotic coral reef ecosystem, the Indian Ocean is the least explored ocean in the world. Our electronics are on. Scuba diving in those depths is very dangerous. So the more risk we can eliminate, the better.
You have your lifeline radio.
Due to a number of different reasons. Human impacts, global climate change, everything is damaging the coral reefs of the world. There's this urgency to protect them because if we don't, we're gonna lose one of the most diverse ocean ecosystems in the planet, even before we get to know it. The first thing we try to figure out is what is there. At least 10 or 15% of the species are new. And then we see how the community changes across different depths. We have to collect them and we have to describe them and publish papers giving them scientific names. It's definitely a new species. It doesn't look anything like all of the other species in the genus. We have a partnership with the Maldives Marine Research Institute and the Ministry of Fisheries.
Just trying to spread the fins and make it look nice for the picture.
We're going to write all these papers together with Maldivian co-authors. I think it's super important that they're here with us on the boat, and the specimens that we use to describe the species are going to come back here and then be part of their museum. We can definitely make this a long-term partnership. And one of the expected outcomes of this whole research is they can expand marine protected areas to include those deeper reefs, which for the most part are excluded.
It's usually weaker current and we can hold on to the reef.
I think if we can transfer the know-how and starting this program here gives the local community the pride of ownership. We have to go back there. The thrill of discovery doesn't go away after the dive. It's a chain reaction of discovery and exploration. I want to pass that on to as many people as possible. The love for the ocean.
A long-awaited return to Tuscany and beautiful Italy for the 52 Super Series 4th regatta of the season, and this is the Royal Cup 52 Super Series Scarlino. Top of the table with very slim lead for Phoenix, but there's big changes on board the platoon as Vasco Viscotto returns as tactician.
I'm very lucky because it's a privilege to sail with these guys. These guys are so good. It will be easy for me from now on to be integrated in this kind of team. They are very nice and I think that we can do something very good.
It's the first day of the Royal Cup in Scarlino. Two good races, 20 knots of breeze in the first race. The second race finishing with very light breezes and a big wind shift. But it's Quantum Racing who come out on top after the first day by virtue of 2 second places. Vayu win the first race and the second race is won by Sled. Vayu get a nice start at the top end of the first beat. They get ahead and are leading round the top mark first time round, and they go on to say record their first win of the 52 Super Series of their careers on the circuit. Second race, Sled get through Quantum at the top mark and lead through with a big shift on the final downwind, and it's a big win for Sled, but Quantum, as say 2 second places, lead the regatta.
Anytime you can come off the water and score that well, we'll be happy with that. And it was very interesting, lots of different changing conditions that we had to work through. The team did a great job.
Interesting day. It was all on that second race especially. It was breeze shifting around and rain squall that went through and turned the thing inside out. But fortunately, you know, we were at the front of the fleet when that happened and managed to hang on.
I felt really good. It felt good to finally get a win. Feels like we're moving forward, especially getting a win in the breeze. Yeah, we haven't really been that quick in the breeze before, but today it was going well.
After 2 races, Quantum Racing with 2 second places are on 4 points. Sled are second with a first and a fifth for 6 points, and third are Phoenix, third and a fourth for the day for 7 points. 2 good races here in Scarlino, the opening day of the Royal Cup. Quantum Racing on top by virtue of 2 second places. Race wins for Vayu and for Sled.
what you see in the movie is what you get in the cockpit. And that is that high G, very busy, very dynamic, constantly changing type of flying. I was a career Navy F-18 pilot, and so I was naturally drawn to continuing that portion of my life after leaving the Navy, to doing something that I loved and I respected. And so that naturally drew me to working here at Boeing in St. Louis. I was instructor as a lieutenant at Top Gun from 1998 to 2001. And then I came back as the commanding officer / instructor in 2012, 2013. In that last role is when the effort for Top Gun Maverick began. Once the project started in earnest, I was asked and provided resources for the aircraft, painted those jets that you see in the movie, as well as some of the personnel that are involved. And the flying in the movie, where you see Tom Cruise and the other actors sustaining and going through G-forces and mission, all actually occurred. The actors were always in the back seat, and there was a pilot in the front seat, but they were sustaining the G's the entire time, doing multiple takes, multiple runs in order to get the flying down. I found both times I've seen the movie, and the second time my son was there, he's watching me fly it as he's sitting next to me. I mean, I'm working through the switchology, I'm working the maneuvers, like I'm moving my head like I'm still flying it, because it's so realistic, because it is exactly what you go through in the cockpit, minus experiencing the G's and the maneuvering.
October 11th, 2002. On Capitol Hill, the Senate joins the House in authorizing U.S. military force against Iraq. Arizona Republican John McCain says Saddam Hussein must comply with the UN on giving up weapons of mass destruction, or else.
Allowing him to remain in power with the resources at his disposal would intolerably and inevitably risk American interests in a region of the world where threats to those interests affect the whole world.
But West Virginia Democrat Robert Byrd accuses the White House of a power grab.
The Bush administration wants that president to have the power to launch this nation into war without provocation and without clear evidence of an imminent attack on the United States. And we're going to be foolish enough to give it to him.
Also that same year, former President Jimmy Carter wins the Nobel Peace Prize, honored for years of peacemaking efforts. 1991. In Washington, Anita Hill testifies before a Senate panel about her claims that Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas sexually harassed her. Thomas denies the claims, denouncing the hearings as a high-tech lynching. The Senate ultimately confirms Thomas. 1962. Pope John XXIII convenes a Second Vatican Council, whose meetings reshape the Catholic Church. And 1975.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
The comedy sketch show Saturday Night Live premieres on NBC. Today in History, October 11th. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
Welcome back in our studio, and in today's news,